The Taunton wicket once again proved to be a batsman's paradise as struggling Worcestershire, already relegated from the First Division, rattled up a score of 408 for 4 in Somerset's latest match. Vikram Solanki won the toss and decided to have first use on this wonderful batting wicket, and Stephen Moore and Daryl Mitchell began well as they saw off the new ball and the first hour and a half of play with an opening stand of 73. Mitchell was dropped, another to slip through the gloves of the normally dependent Craig Kieswetter. It was to prove enormously costly. At least the keeper made no mistake in getting rid of Moores, who edged a pull shot on 32. Solanki and Mitchell then saw their side to the brink of the lunch break. Mitchell was naturally growing in confidence, knowing that once you're in on this wicket, there's a great chance for big runs. Solanki, meanwhile, was having to bed himself in. Mitchell went through to his 50 before the break. It had taken him 89 balls. But on the stroke of lunch, Solanki loosely drove at Charles Willoughby and was well held by Marcus Trescothick, 109 for 2 at lunch. Then, 15 minutes afterwards, Willoughby struck again as Moeen Ali edged behind for 1 at 111 for 3. Opener Mitchell then began to take control of the innings. There have been an enormous quantity of fours hit at Taunton this season. This day was to be no different, as he was just adding to them. These were the 17th and 18th he'd struck in the innings. And his 19th brought him his 100. It had taken 160 balls and well capable of continuing. Alexei Kerbezy watched and admired, playing few shots himself, until he suddenly jumped into action with a top-edge pull for 6. But he certainly didn't play the next short ball from David Stiff so convincingly, lifting the ball straight to Arul Sapaya. He'd made 19 out of a score of 191 for 4. Tea was taken at 235 for 4, and it wasn't too long after that that Mitchell reached 150 for the first time in a career which had spanned 84 innings. His third 50 had taken only 54 balls. David Wilden, in just his 4th first-class match as a late replacement for Ben Smith, was able to enjoy the surface and some very tired-looking Somerset bowling, and he reached a maiden 50 off 77 balls as the two started to put a serious partnership together. Amazingly, 35 fours were hit after the tea interval alone, and one of those boundaries brought up Mitchell's double ton, a great moment for him. His last 50 had occupied only 48 balls. That Kieswetter drop early on was looking hugely significant. Wielden ensured that 173 runs were scored after tea in 32 overs, as he ended the day 13 short of a maiden first-class 100. Mitchell will certainly sleep well tonight, having batted through the day to end on 232 out of a score of 408 for 4.